family. Alright, it's Friday. We're at the end of our day. Last doggy for the week. He's a puppy. He's a Cavoodle, and I think Mum said he was 18 weeks old. His name is Miles. Look at this face. Come here. Miles. Oh, he's so snuggly. So snuggly. I'm terrible with puppies. I could cuddle them all day, but look at this. Look at this face. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're amazing. Now, he's having his first groom. He's got some skin irritation and some stuff going on, so we're going to have to be careful of that. But he's also really quite noodly, and he's got mats, but they seem to be brushing out. I don't know. I'm a bit unsure. So I do want to be careful because you can really see the irritation in his skin. So seeing the vet about that. But he's also, he's got an interesting coat. Like, it's really quite fluffy, like a bit of a top coat, and then he's got like a really thick sort of undercoat. So things like that happen when you mix two breeds. So he's a Cavalier crossed with a poodle, toy or miniature poodle. He's got really beautiful Cavalier features on his face. Like his head is got that really beautiful Cavalier look that people like in Cavoodles typically. But he's just a bit of a mixed bag really. So we'll have to see how he goes. Excuse me, Sarah, I want to look at your butt. Come here. So you can see he's been chewing on his tail and he's got quite a bit of irritation there. You can see how noodly all this, the legs are. So he's not quite getting enough brushing, but also with his skin being so sensitive the way it is, that's contributing to him not getting enough brushing, but also him scratching and chewing on himself, which will make all of this worse. So we're a bit undecided on what sort of haircut we're going to do. So I'm going to give him a bath and a blow dry first, and a good brush out so that we can see what we're left with. If there's enough, if the coat's detangled enough, we can certainly try and do a bit of a longer clip on him, but make it more manageable. If it's not, if there's still a lot of knots in the comb, I've done a bit of a comb and brush test, so it is quite weird. It looks like the coat, excuse me, oh my goodness, the coat does look quite terrible, but the comb is kind of going through, so you know, one of those mixed bags where you don't really know straight away. So we'll give it a wash, clean everything up and dry it, brush it out and see what we're left with, and then we can make a decision from there. But bear in mind, it is his very first time being groomed. He's a very young puppy, aren't ya? Yes, you are. So we're going to take it easy. We're going to be super sweet and gentle with him and try and give him a fun and enjoyable experience. That's the main thing. Oh, boop. That's a cute little boop. Kisses. Isn't he adorable? Oh, I could cuddle puppies all day. All right, so I'm going to go and run a bath. We're going to use some really gentle shampoo. Very, very gentle for sensitive skin so that we're not irritating anything. So might not get him as clean as I like, but we do need to be careful of his skin. So I will crack on with that and we'll pop back when we're ready for the bath. See you soon. Alright, we have one little puppy in the tub. Oh my goodness. Look at his little swimmy feet. He's like, swim! Oh baby. So these are the things you've got to keep an eye out for with a first time groom. You've got to watch all the things that make them nervous so that you can support them and keep them comfortable. Stay there, my darling. So first of all, the sound is going to give him a fright, so we'll do that first. There we go. And when I turn this water on, that's going to give him a fright. So we're going to go nice and slow, and we're going to face it away. So I've used two types of shampoo, and I'll show you guys because it's actually a little bit interesting. So we've got let's grab, so this is a skincare, which is like it's got lots of sort of oils in it really to help the skin, and if you have a look at that, it's really oily, it's very, very thin. And it does foam up, but not as much as you would expect from a shampoo. And then I'm using this sensitive, this is an actual shampoo, and you can see that's a lot thicker. And if I rub it, it'll get nice and soapy and foamy. So I've used the two, one so I can try and help soothe his skin, and then the other so I can really try and get this hair clean, because it's not clean at all. It's quite grubby, which is normal for puppies. So what we're going to do is get him to stand down. There we go. Just go nice and slow. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Is that nice and warm? No. No, good boy. Good boy. It's warm, isn't it, huh? What a good boy. This is beautiful. I know. So he's definitely got real Cavalier ears, which you don't usually see. I don't see that often enough. Okay, I know, but we got to do it. Ta-ta-ta. Settle down, Mr. Monkey Man. So we're not going to shampoo him twice, we're only going to shampoo him once. And we're going to add a little bit of conditioner as well, but not much. One, because it doesn't always rinse out all the way, especially when he's wriggly and not settled. So you can put a little bit on his ears, but not too much because he's going to be a bit difficult to rinse. And just down here, what will happen is when I put the rinse water on, it'll run through the rest of the coat. I know, it's a bit overwhelming, but you've done a very good job. Yes, you've done a very good job. So I'm just using a fine tooth comb on his wet hair, just to get out all those little boogies. There we go. So, get all those gross bits out. Yucky, yucky. Don't need that. Yes, you're a bit excitable. Alright, I'll take you over to the table here. I've just got his little towels ready. Oh, you've got a water mop. There we go. Oh, you're a little rascal. Yes, you are. Got nothing to you. Oh my goodness, you're so cute. He shakes and nothing happens. Oh my word. Huh? Oh my word. Good boy. So understandably, he's a little bit overwhelmed. So we don't want to do so much towel rubbing that we're putting more knots into the hair. However, knowing that he's very much nervous about this whole process, he is going to be overwhelmed by the blow dryer. So we do want to get as much water out as we can. Yes, we do. Oh, is your tummy grumbling? So with how stressed he is right now, it is likely that he might do a poop. Certainly a wee while I'm drying him, which is fine. This mat's quite absorbent, so it'll just soak it up, and if it's a poop, we'll just chuck it in the bin and then give it a, well, spray down the mat, put some Dettol on it to sanitize, and give it a wash. No biggie. I get a lot of comments about giving dogs treats. I do give them water breaks. I don't always show that. I'm trying to in videos so that people can see that I'm not a heathen. I do love these guys. No. But a lot of people comment like give them a snack or a treat. So one thing that you do need to consider is that when a dog or any animal is under stress, they don't eat. They're not going to stop and go, ooh, a snack. They're going to be like, I'm not taking anything from you. but also instinctively they want to keep themselves very light so that if they need to get away in a hurry, you know, they can do that. The reason why they poop when they're scared is because they're getting rid of waste and getting ready to make a big run for it, you know. So giving an anxious, nervous, reactive dog food, one, they most likely won't actually take it, and two, it's no good for them. It's just going to upset their tummy and give them more waste to try and get rid of. So if they do eat, generally they're going to end up having diarrhea or something like that. It's actually recommended to not feed your dog before they have a groom at all, even as much as 12 to 24 hours of not feeding them if they're very nervous about being groomed. So just take that into consideration. It sounds lovely to give them treats and rewards, but ideally that's not going to happen. So I do have snackies here, little training treats that I can use, and with, stop please, no, with him being a puppy, he may take it, but all I'm going to be doing is putting more stuff in his tummy that when he does ultimately do a poop on my table is going to be nasty. Stop. So what we're going to do is grab our little happy hoodie and put that on his noggin. There we go, over his ears. It's a bit big, so it probably won't stay on for long, but that will help dampen some noise and movement for him while the blow dries on. I'm going to put the dryer onto its low mode, and we're just going to get started. You want to have a look at it first? So I'm just going to introduce everything as gently as I can. Show him that this is not actually scary. The sound is scary, but this itself is not. Okay, you got that off already, huh? Yeah, I don't think it's going to do much for you. Probably just get in the way. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're dramatic, are you? All right, here we go. Good job, high five. Boop. High five. High five, you did such a good job. Who's a clever baby? It's you. Yes, you're clever. You did pretty good, you guys. He settled into it quite well. Very happy with that. So, I did brush him earlier. There's a little bit of floof in there. I'm gonna use our anti-static detangler, even though I'm a little hesitant because of his skin issues. I think the benefits of being a bit easier to brush him is gonna outweigh that at the moment. And it is, in general, a sensitive product anyway. It is certainly a dog safe product. Just don't want it in his eyes. But in particular, I want his legs and bum to be nicely saturated. All right. So when it comes to brushing puppies, I generally say don't start with the back because that's the easy part. Everyone can brush their dog's back. But I'm a groomer and I have to brush the dog all over. So I'm just going to start with his back. Oh, lovely. All right. Brush and brush and brush and brush and brush and brush. Good boy. I mean, he's tolerating this really well, so that's awesome. So did you see that noodles and tangles through here while I was blow drying? That's gonna take a minute to work through. I know, I'm sorry. They're brushing out, so that's really good. It's saving us from shaving him down to the skin. It gives us more options, which is awesome. It must be getting brushed at home because he's really tolerating this quite well. I mean, you guys can see my videos where I'm brushing Jude. He can be a bit of a jerk. But this little man's doing really beautifully, so very happy with that. Good boy, good boy. He is so beautiful. He's really doing well. Just watching through his eyes, of course. It looks like I'm not. It looks like I'm just willy-nilly brushing, but I've done this enough to have pretty good control even at speed. So I'm just kind of like gently blowing on his face a little bit just to distract him when he's getting a bit upset. So I'm just going to take this off, do his neckline, and be careful he doesn't slide himself off the back of the table. So he was pretty knotted here from his collar. Stop, stop, stop. Good boy. No, good boy. Good. He's obviously not used to being held in certain positions, which is totally normal, especially for his age. So we're just teaching him all of that. So I'm just going to use my comb to come in here now. Stop. We are going to do a big tidy up on his face if he will let me, just to make that more manageable for Mum. That was her request, I should say. So basically what we're doing is just completely brushing him out. And those knots came out really easily, so that has made me very happy. Usually I get these puppies in and they're little disaster zones that need to be shaved right down to the skin, and it's very difficult for a first time groom. And we can get our comb through all of this coat, so that is beautiful. So that's his natural puppy look. No cutting or clipping. We're going to go in and tidy it all up and take off a whole bunch of hair for him, aren't we? Hey? Yes, we are. All right, my good man. It's going to be a workout for me, isn't it? Hey? Because you're an inquisitive little duck. What are we feeling, 13 or 16? I'm going to go 16. I just did Jude's cut, very similar to what I'm going to do now. It's a cute little puppy cut. Okay, so we're going to leave 16mm on the body and we'll just see how that goes. So I'm just going to let his inquisitiveness have a snoof of everything. What is it? Is it nice? Is it nice? Oh, who's come to visit? Don't get your ears stuck. Hello, Abigail. Does Daddy know that you've come out here, Missy? Huh? Come here.
No.
Oh, Dad's here. There we go.
Very specifically told him not to come out.
Oh, cheeky girl, huh?
Huh?
Cheeky girl.
Can she come out or not?
No, only because it's really distracting to the dogs, the puppies. Sorry. Normally, yes. That was Miss Abigail. She wanted to come hang out. I think she likes to have her little 5 seconds of fame being on YouTube. She was in a video earlier that I recorded with another doggy, and I think she quite fancied that, so she snuck outside. Poor Dad trailing behind her. Which she knows she's not allowed to do because I often have some very aggressive doggies in here, and I also have doggies walking around that aren't on leads or in enclosures, and while they're very good with me, they're very reactive to small creatures that move around. So he's doing really great, you guys. I did forewarn Mum that quite often for a puppy's first time groom, it's not perfect, but so far he is just a real trooper. I definitely appreciate that. Good boy. You want to put that leg down and stand up? Oh, good boy. So while I'm not rewarding him with food-based treats, I'm giving him lots of praise, and he is responding quite well to that. Are you nervous? Hey, you're a bit nervous. Don't be nervous. You're doing fantastic, my love. You really are. So what we're doing here is just making this coat just a whole lot more manageable for Mum. Hold still, would ya? Hold still. So I'm trying not to take too much off the legs because I'm actually wanting to scissor them or do a longer comb clip through there. So we haven't really taken that much off, but you can see it's giving him some shape. Excuse me. Is that your hair blowing away? That's the way. Look at you go, you little legend. You little boss. And we're just doing inside the little underarm areas. All very carefully, of course. Oh, I'm so happy. Hopefully he's good for his face when I get scissors out. Fingers crossed. What do you reckon? Do you reckon he's going to be good or terrible? You can say in the comments and then we'll see what happens. All right. You're a very good boy. Stay there. I'm going to put this back on now. That's it. So I don't lose you off the table. There we go. Can I get this bit? Now for some fun, I'm going to get his tummy very carefully, and we're going to go in reverse. Reverse down the middle, and then just pick up these bits. Of course, careful for all those little flappy bits in the leg joints, and of course his little boy bits. He's doing great. You're doing great. Alright, that will clean up that line a little bit. Not quite. He's still, I mean, he's got really fine puppy hair, so it's not a solid curly thick coat, so it just kind of sits however it feels like it at the time. Now I'm going to use a very short 10mm under his chin if I can. I say if I can because I don't think that I can, but one can try, can't we? Hey little peanut. So I'm going to get his ears up, get him calm. He's going to jump out of my grip. You did it before I even got to say it. So I'm just going to put this on its lowest speed setting. Come here. Okay, that's it. Ouch, ouch. Good boy. And just get in there. Good boy. Of course, letting him know he's a good boy, because he is. There we go. Now, I'll have a look at his ears here. So I want to take this, oh, mister, have you got ear infections? Oh, yucky. Look at that. You guys want to see? So it could just be some moisture from me because I did get water in there, but let's have a look. Can you see in there? It's quite, there's a lot of sticky moisture. That one, that's dirty, but that doesn't have that moisture in there, whereas this one does. So, oh goodness, you can't really see, can you? I'm going to have a guess that that is, hang on, hold still for me. All right, there we go. I have a guess that that is actually an ear infection. Let's sniff it. Oh yeah, so it smells like Vegemite. Vegemite sandwich, which, sorry my American friends, you've probably, I love a Vegemite sandwich. Oh, but not when it's inside somebody's ear. You probably don't know that smell. A Vegemite is like a yeast-based kind of condiment to put on your sanger. Not enjoyed by anybody except for the crazy Australians. Oh my goodness, I nearly fell off my chair. Well done to me. You're tangled there. Okay. So when it smells yeasty, it generally indicates that there is a yeast infection. Stop. So we will definitely recommend to Mama to go to the vets and get that checked out. But in the meantime, I'm going to try and trim this corner of his ear. Good job. Oh my goodness. So close. And see how he's shaking it out too? It's irritating him. I generally don't clean infected ears, but I'm going to today. Stop. Stop. Shh. I know, but you got to be a good boy. I'm going to clean this up for you. You're going to love it, I promise. Because it's going to let the air get in there. Stop. Stop. So So he's not going to let me get into his ears with the clippers, which is totally understandable. So we're not going to get into his ears with the clippers. So what I'm going to do now is floof up all of these little leggy hairs. Excuse me. I'm going to get my big ass chunky scissors. Turn you around a little bit so you can see. And of course he's going to be extremely curious about what I'm doing. So I'm going to just lightly blow on his face every time he thinks about getting his little tongue cut off. Nope. So all we're trying to do is just get, okay, a little bit of hair off. And some shape in here. Shh. Being very careful. So I'm just trying to blend that into itself. Ow! No! That's too much. You can't do that. Alright. Get a hold of this. Come on. Ow! No! Come on. Okay, so we're just going to try and take the length off, blend it in. Definitely not going to be perfect because he's so wriggly. And there's not a good coat here. It's very thin and sparse in places. Hey, stop. Stop, stop, stop. Don't be grabbing at my scissors. It's alright. You're doing good. Oh my goodness, I'm hungry. Shh. Okay. That's good enough. Okay, that's pretty good shape. I'm not mad at that. For a first time groom, definitely not mad at that. You're very playful. Okay, I am going to take him for a quick wee break because I reckon he's got to go do wee wees. Alright, we'll pop back in a sec. Rightio, he did not go to the toilet. He did sniff around at everything, but he's just too inquisitive and excitable. Okay, so we just need to finish off the inside of this leg. And we do need to really get a wriggle on now because it's been long enough. Oh, sorry, you got an itchy butthole. That happens when it's being shaved, I'm sorry. Freshly shaved butthole. Down, down. Get this back here. Let's see if we can get him down. Shh. Down, down, down. No, that hurts. Come on. Come on, you gotta stop. Okay, I'm gonna ignore him for a minute and we'll let him calm down and then we'll come back. Okay, so it's been about 30 seconds. He's put himself in a little lie down. A lot of dogs get really relaxed when you brush the top of their head. I don't know why. But now that he's calm, we can kind of just do some brushing. See if that helps. There we go. There we go. try and do what we can on this side now. Take out this bolt here. Okay, I'm holding him quite firm. No, 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 no. You do need to calm down. You do need to calm down. Okay. So we've got achieved what we wanted to. We've got a nice short, manageable coat, but it's not like skin short. It's a 1.5 or 1.6 centimeters. Sorry. We've got his eyes cleared out a little bit more. He's brushed out. There's no knots on him. We've tidied up his feet, trimmed his nails except for the back, which we'll get Mum to help with. Given his little ears a clean out. Shaved his sanitary area down so he's nice and tidy there, and his little butthole's clean. So overall, I call that a successful first time puppy groom. I do. Yes. Now it's time to send a picture to Mum. You want to sit down for me? Sit. Miles, sit. What a good boy. You hang on, let me get this ready. Hi, sit. Miles, sit. Oh my goodness, where's Mum? Oh, that puppy face. Oh, you guys, look at this. Look at this. What's your puppy face? Oh my goodness. One more. Sit. Hi. Oh, good job.
Hello, my lovely, beautiful wife.
Hello, my gorgeous, spunky husband.
Are you all done?
We just finished. Have a look. What do you think?
Oh, wow.
Is he so cute?
So cute. Looks like a teddy bear.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Alright, come here, mister.
Just coming out to tell you that I've cooked dinner for you.
You cooked dinner for me.
Good, yeah.
Aren't you sweet? Oh, can't get it off. We're stuck. Alright, guys. That is our little Miles all done. Look at that cutie. Isn't he gorgeous? If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, please do. We love having you all following our journey. You can hit the bell if you'd like to be notified when we make a new video. Let us know in the comments what you think of Miles' new haircut, if it's cute. And wherever you are, we hope you're having a fantastic time of day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
That's crazy. You had 1% battery life.
Bye.